Molly, what's the matter? You look upset.
Yeah, it's Nicholas and Xander.
Oh, yeah, I heard that Xander was wanted for shooting a cop. Have you heard from him?
No, Xander came to me for help and everything went wrong and now he's on the run.
And you're hoping that he'll get away.
God, if you can understand, Sky, why can't Nicholas?
Well, Xander is a desperate fugitive, not to mention your ex-husband. I can understand why Nicholas isn't exactly brimming with goodwill.
Yeah, he doesn't want me to help Xander.
Can you blame him?
I know better than anyone, Sky, that Xander is spiraling out, but in all the time that I've known him, I'm the only one that's ever been able to make him recognize how self-destructive he can be, and sometimes I help him stop.
That's called enabling.
I know, maybe, but I can't turn my back on Xander, Sky.
Don't tell Sky. Tell me.
You'd be relieved if Xander was dead.
No, not really. I was just angry. I didn't mean what I said.
But don't you see, Nicholas, if I could just get through to Xander...
No, I don't see. And no one can get through to you.
I have before.
Yeah, I mean, maybe back in high school. But that was years ago. Look, I get that you have a blind spot for the guy, but you can't fix him. And if you keep trying, you will get hurt.
Well, that's my chance to take.
How can... And we're gonna be married. That means that our lives belong to each other. So how can you stand here and say that you're willing to risk your life for Xander? And how am I supposed to be okay with that?
Well, you probably don't want advice from your dad, but I agree with Nicholas.
Something told me you would.
Xander's more dangerous than he's ever been.
I know, Dad, but it doesn't matter. I can't turn my back on Xander.
But if you insist on helping him, you're the one who's going to get hurt. And that's what Nicholas is trying to prevent.
I dare you. Call me Prince again.
Prince? Prince.
Go on.
You're the one person I truly love with all of my heart. And we've got years and years and years of snowball fights ahead of us. And through it all, I promise I'll never take you for granted again.
This ring represents everything you mean to me. The trust I have in you, the faith that you've given me for our future. As long as we're together, we can get through anything.
I'll wear it for the rest of my life.
Aye.
You sound surprised.
Yeah, I thought you might stay at your parents' tonight.
Nicholas, my home is with you.
You know I love you, right? That I want you to be. What are you doing?
I'm checking the Herald website.
For news about Xander?
I need to know.
Yeah.
Police think he's left town. Maybe he made it to Canada.
Justice.
No, Xander, that's high voltage. Come on. Xander.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You look okay.
Thank you for getting all stuff from the hospital, lost and found.
Yeah, I should have got your doctor.
No, I need to rest for a little while, okay?
Xander, you have a bullet in your leg and you're bleeding.
I know. Okay, I can figure this out. Okay, look, I need something. I gotta get the pain. I gotta get rid of the pain. Okay, look, I'll put the coat and hat on. I'll catch a train, first straight across the border. I'll get to Canada. But I gotta get something to get the edge off. All right?
Yeah, well, where are you gonna get the pain pills?
Actually, can you go to the hospital and get me some?
No, I'm not leaving you here by
Actually,
yourself.
look, okay. I need to rest for a while anyway, okay? Please, one last favor. I won't ask anything else of you, I promise.
Okay. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. Thank you. Grandmother, leave all this behind.
Maybe it's a trick.
Right, but what does she want us to think? That she left the island involuntarily? That she's still around watching? What?
None of these things are irreplaceable. Elena might have just taken the treasure and moved on.
Maybe. She knows I need the money, and that gives her power over me, or at least a connection.
Do you think she's playing games?
She always does.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Helena's still around, closer than we think.
Did you see this?
Oh, that was in her purse?
No, it couldn't be.
What does it say?
Blackthorn and Constance may lead us back to the treasure after all. The legend says that Blackthorn and Constance died when the Courage sank, right?
In each other's arms, yes.
But look at this tape.
That's after the Courage sank.
And it's in Blackthorn's writing.
But this parchment isn't from the journal, so where did Helena get it, I wonder?
Maybe Blackthorn and Constance didn't drown after all.
Is that what it says?
The plan to sink my lady's ship and flee with the treasure almost cost our lives. Only our love for each other saved us. That Blackthorn's a pretty romantic guy, huh?
For a pirate, he is.
The Courage was taking on water far too quickly. I found Constance just in time. She filled her pockets with Don Rego's jewels. I took her hand. The water swallowed us. We would have surely drowned, but for one thing, we never let go of one another. We rowed a chest of provisions to an island nearby. Do you think that was Spoon Island?
Makes sense.
We had all we needed: food and wine, a fire, the jewels to secure our future. Rescue seemed only a matter of time. Late one afternoon, we saw a ship in the distance. We were elated. Then we saw Don Rego's flag on the highest mast. He sent his men to kill me, and perhaps Constance as well, since she refused to marry him. We put out the fire quickly and searched for a place to hide. It's a dead end.
Just another cave close by.
Don Rego's men will have landed by now.
Aye, on the other side of the island. We must hurry.
But they'll find us.
Don't lose hope now, my love. We've come so far.
Hide on the island. I'll tell the men you drowned. I'll return to Don Rego and then slip away and meet you here.
And once he's held you in his arms, how will he ever let you go? Once he's kissed you, his heart will be lost forever.
It's a hidden room.
Aye. There's plenty of air in here. We'll get the provisions and hide here. The tide will wash away our tracks. No one will ever know.
Yes, we'll be given up for dead.
Once you're free of the ties that bind you, we'll find a new home, a new life.
One where we're free to love each other. What if we can't find the room again?
I'll show you. So how did Blackthorn mark the stone?
Carved this into it. Look. Nicholas, look.
That's it. That's what he carved in the stone right there.
Hey, let's see if it works.
Oh, wait. Let's do this right. Come on, get over there. Okay. Emily and I found the treasure here. Thank you.
How did you manage that?
Let's just say we believe in love.
Where is it now?
It's in a safe place.
Oh, hell.
That was your plan all along, wasn't it? To kill me.
No treasure, no antidote. Them there's the rules.
Antidote.
Luke poisoned me. Well, you won. Congratulations. On Nicholas. Nicholas, you know I have always loved you. And I am so glad you have the treasure.
No, cut the cheap theatrics. I only gave you enough to give you a stomachache.
You mean I'm not dying, you son of a...
Hey, now, remember your vow of silence.
I need to speak with Luke for a moment.
All you gotta do is take a couple of antacids. You'll be fine.
I know. You couldn't bear to part with me.
Emily and I have decided to auction off the treasure. That is, if you're interested.
I might be.
Okay. The auction will take place in the Versailles room of the Port Charles Hotel tomorrow.
The auction's this evening. I'll be so glad when this is over.
You're not going to miss Constance and Blackthorn.
Guess I've kind of gotten attached to having them in our lives.
Yeah, me too. It gave us the courage to beat the odds.
Must you two constantly put your affair on public display?
Where is the security director?
We're meeting her upstairs, Tracy. Why are you here?
Well, apparently this has something to do with my son. Thank you for asking.
And Dad's coming to the auction?
Well, look, there's Dylan, my grandson. I should have realized it's too late for Dylan. He'll just end up a useless dreamer thanks to you.
Daddy, you said it yourself. Dylan's young. In time, he will understand the importance of ELQ.
Not everyone wants to be an executive, Tracy.
I should have known you've been working on him. Trying to maneuver him to step aside for who? Sky? Justice?
Maybe I want ELQ for myself. After all, the money from the auction is going to save the company.
Oh, I guess she's trying to exploit your gratitude, Daddy.
When have I ever been grateful for anything? Now, you see, Tracy, she's toying with you, but you are too greedy or single-minded to realize it. I tell you what, dear, why don't you just run along home, because this auction doesn't concern you, and you will never touch a penny of the profits. All right, let's go, kids. The security director's waiting. Security system is state-of-the-art.
Well, it better be.
Don't worry, Blackthorn's treasure is safe.
Even from you.
Mr. Quartermain, Cassandra Canello's chief electrician for the hotel. I need a word with you.
Well, I'm sorry, but we're very busy with all of our preparations for the auction.
Well, you'll have to cancel. The new security system is overloading the electrical grid. The next time someone turns on a hairdryer, the whole place could blow.
Emily.
Are you strong enough to walk?
What did you do? Did you call the cops?
No. I'm here to run away with you.
Run away?
Xander, I'm so sorry for everything that's happened. I know I've been so confused and I've made some terrible mistakes, but I've always known in my heart that you're the one I belong with. We'll go to Canada like we planned. Will you let me help you?
Will you stay with me there, one?
I want to. If you can forgive me.
I've been dead inside since we ended. I'll always love you, Emily. No matter what.
I love you too.
Can't believe both of our families actually agreed to share the proceeds.
I don't trust my grandmother for a second, especially when she's going out of her way to be so pleasant.
Yeah, well, my family, or most of them anyway, are exactly the same.
Which would explain why I get the distinct impression someone's about to try something.
You didn't tell me there'd be this many cars.
Oh, please show a little professionalism. I'll create a diversion so you can make your move. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? I'd like to propose a toast to our partners, the Cassadines. Were it not for a Cassadine ancestor who pillaged and sunk the Quartermain ship, we would not be standing here today, finally in possession of our treasure. In fact, we would have come to the New World and probably squandered that fortune on something as trivial as the island of Manhattan. Well, enough of the past. To the future, may it be a profitable one for all of us.
Yes, dear.
What's going on, man? I was stretching my arms out.
Yeah, get him out of here. Make sure he doesn't get back in.
You overreact, didn't I?
You just be grateful I'm not having you arrested. Get him out of here.
I can walk. Overreact.
Thieves! You a bunch of thieves! That's my treasure! I'm taking it back! I am, Dr. Quartermain. I am. I'm making a citizen's arrest. Every upper crust Quartermain and every blood-sucking Cassadine in the place, they're all going in the tank. Throw away the key. They stole my treasure.
Security!
Yeah, security, come on up here and help me, will you? My car's double parked out front. Let's take my booty out of the car.
Luke, come on.
What? Oh,
Come on.
you. You know, I could reach down your throat and pull out all your gold teeth. I'm in the mood to have a bunch of gold in my hand. Hey! Don't forget! These Quartermains, these Cassadines, they're a bunch of thieves. Don't anybody bid on the bountiful booty. Belongs to me.
Let's go. Come on. Do yourself a favor. Don't come back.
It's mine.
Little guess, Mr. Coleman, he won't be back.
What in God's name are you talking
Save
about?
it, Tracy, save it. Okay, everything's under control. Everybody please take your seats so we can begin the auction.
This case will remain closed until the conclusion of the auction. Please refer to your catalogs for details about the treasure, which the Cassadines and Quartermains have chosen to auction as a single lot rather than piece by piece, at $7 million.
Coleman was hired by Tracy Quartermain to create some sort of disturbance, diversion.
And security, did they handle it?
Yeah, they escorted him out. But then Luke comes in, plastered out of his mind.
No, my daddy probably thinks the treasure belongs to him.
Oh, yeah. He made quite an impression on our guest.
Where is he now?
After I helped him leave, I don't know.
Sounds like a busy night.
Yes, it was. For the most part, everything's been handled, but I'd feel much better with some police around given the amount of money we're dealing with here.
So what about the blackout? You think that was caused intentionally?
I don't know. Edward installed a new security system, says he may be overloading the system. It could be that, I don't know.
Hey, and when's the last time you heard from Xander?
On the Elm Street Pier when he fired the gun at Jack's. Why?
Well, Xander showed up at Detective Beck's room at the hospital the night before last.
And he attacked me with a scalpel.
Did he hurt you?
No, I managed to get it away, and then he ran off.
I thought I had Xander cornered in the elevators, but when the doors opened, Max Jones was there. I think she knows more about Xander's whereabouts than she's letting on.
All right, thanks for the information. I'll be right back, okay?
Who's here? I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
You should have ran when you had the chance, Xander.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna take Emily and I'm gonna leave town.
You don't want to do this, Xander. We'll see. You know Xander ain't nowhere for you to go.
You like that, didn't you?
This is Nicholas Cassidy. Xander Smith is unconscious and locked in the electrical utility room in the basement of Port Charles Hotel. Send some officers to pick him up, please.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. That treasure was supposed to be my ticket out of debt. You have any idea who would have stolen it?
Certainly a lot of people here with good motive.
Yeah, the police are on it, supposedly.
So where were you when the treasure disappeared?
It was in the lobby.
Why?
I had to make a call.
Maybe you could get things rolling. You know, ask some preliminary questions. You know, weed out those of you who need to go home and those who need to go downtown.
I'm way ahead of you. Probably save some time at the back end. Good job. Excuse me, everyone, can I have your attention, please? Sorry for the inconvenience. The District Attorney's Office, in conjunction with the PCPD, is going to begin a preliminary investigation in a moment. Now, some of you may be asked to go downtown for some further questioning, and we'll try to make this move as quickly as possible so as not to detain you. Officer Spencer, I want you to take that side of the room. I will begin with everyone responsible for the auction. Thank you. All right, Nicholas, where were you when the theft occurred?
In the lobby.
I see. Is there any particular reason you weren't present at the time of a sale that you arranged?
The manager? Yes. How may I help you, Commissioner Scorpion? We got a report that a fugitive is locked in the electrical utility room in the hotel basement. Oh, God. What should I do? Look, we'll handle it from here. You stay put. What's the easiest way down?
That door leads to the stairwell that takes you to the basement.
All right, thanks. Let's go.
All right, thanks.
You fought with Xander?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't want you to look at me the way you are now. And I wanted him in jail before you could hear about it.
Well, your timing isn't that far off. The police are probably arresting Xander as we speak.
Said Smith was incapacitated, but he's been known to be violent. So we're going in armed. Smith! It's the police. We're coming in.
God, do they have a location? Well, how soon before they arrive? Oh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, could I... Here, take this. Could I have your attention, please? I've just had word that there is a fire in the hotel, and we will have to evacuate immediately. Listen, everyone, the fire is on the other side of the hotel, and I've just been assured by the manager that the express elevator shaft is clear and safe. So we're going to start loading us up in there in groups of 5. You 5 people that are closest to the elevator, right now, move in, please.
I want you to go.
It's okay, Dad. I'll see you downstairs.
Listen to me. You are too precious to me. I don't want you to be in danger.
Alan, this is no time to dig in your heels. Now, look, people in this room are one step away from a panic. Now, you go downstairs, set an example, and be the doctor that you are.
Edward is right, Alan. They might need you downstairs if someone gets hurt. Now, you go, please. Emily's fine. She's got Nicholas and she's got me. Please.
Dr. Corman, I won't let anything happen to her, okay?
It's hard to believe the treasure ever seemed important.
Yeah. Trade every penny of that $25 million to get you out of here safe.
We'll both be safe. As soon as the helicopters can land, no one else is gonna die.
Thinking about Xander?
I can't believe he's gone.
I'm sorry.
Nicholas, you had no way of knowing about that fire, okay? You can't blame yourself.
May I have a moment alone with my grandson, please?
We've already done this?
Yeah, it's okay. I want to check on Grandfather. He's taking this so hard. Okay.
Nicholas, it's foolish to wait for the helicopter. You need to try the stairs.
The explosion blew out the 10th floor stairwell.
Nicholas,
what
you are
Lucky said.
strong and resourceful. Now, if the 10th floor is impassable, you can come back up, but you must try. If you wait here, you may not survive.
Hey, take this to your husband, all right? You're gonna be okay. All right?
Lena thinks I should try to get down the stairwell.
What do you think?
I think it's worth a try. I mean, it doesn't look like the helicopters are going to be making rescues anytime soon.
Yeah, people are starting to realize it, too.
I know. They're getting scared. Like, if there's an accessible route down the stairs, then we can evacuate.
All right, well, let's try. It's better than sitting here waiting.
Hey. Emily and I are going to take the stairwell. Maybe we can get down to the lobby.
Okay, you know what? Just don't make a big deal about it. I don't want the rest of these people starting to panic and making a run for the stairs.
Okay. Running out of time, aren't we?
Fire spread. We need to get these people out of here as soon as we can.
Why don't you come with us?
No, I can't. I need to stay here and help out.
Okay. All right, well, you stay safe, all right?
Yeah. Me too, big brother.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
It is too dangerous.
The stairwells could be the best way out.
Emily,
We're gonna try,
no.
Mom. We're
No,
gonna try.
oh my God, please, will you be careful?
Yes, I promise.
Promise.
Emily, are you all right, honey?
It's not me.
What?
It's not me. You're like...
Don't touch it, Emily, don't touch it. Don't touch it, sweetheart.
Excuse me.
Emily.
Jake, what are you doing here?
No, it's a long story. How bad is it?
I don't know yet. We're gonna need something.
This is all I could find.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's gonna be enough. This could be an arterial bleed. We're gonna need more than this, but don't move, sweetheart. Okay. Okay, this should slow the bleeding a while.
You've been through worse, baby. You'll be okay.
Yes, you're gonna be just fine.
Oh, don't worry.
Look, Emily needs more medical supplies.
I know. I notified the fire captain about his condition.
I gotta go.
It's okay. Emily's gonna be fine.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Sure.
Promise you will be too.
Yeah, don't worry about me. Just do what Monica tells you, okay?
Okay. I love you, Chase.
I love you too.
Don't worry, Peggy. 10 floors of path.
What? If those two can find a way down, so can you.
I'm not gonna leave Emily here.
I have done everything I can. That wound is too deep, Nicholas. I need a suture kit, or she could die.
I need him. I need a medical kit dropped. There's a woman up here. She's bleeding to death.
What's the matter with those damn helicopter pilots? They should be able to handle a little wind.
Daddy, it's too dangerous. They tried.
And all the while, Emily looks like she's getting weaker. Something has to be done.
We can say a prayer.
Huh? Well, all right. Emily has always been sort of a gift from heaven. Maybe God will listen now.
Dear Lord, your child Emily needs a miracle. She's been a gift to so many people and to our difficult, troubled family. Forgive us for the times we've taken her for granted and allowed ourselves to be ruled by greed. We're thankful for the lessons of love Emily has taught us. Sustain her tonight, Lord. Help her through this.
My wife's in the kitchen with our children. Mickey and Molly can't stop coughing. Can you check them for smoke inhalation?
Yes. Yes, my daughter's listening. Poor Nicholas. He honestly believes that he's in love with you. It would be better for everyone if you were to bleed to death. Tragically. Hey, were you able to get a hold of anybody?
They say it's still too windy to land a chopper on the roof, but they may be able to get close enough to drop a medical kit.
Well, we don't have a lot of time, Nicholas. That tourniquet is only a temporary fix. That wound needs to be sutured as soon as possible.
Well, what if it isn't?
Then she could bleed to death. You insipid little girl, you're not worth my grandson's life. He won't leave you to save himself. Not as long as you're in this world. Oh, no. Emily. Emily, sweetheart. God. Okay, you're gonna be okay.
I can't feel a pulse, Monica. Monica, what?
She's alive, Nicholas. She's just in shock from loss of blood.
The tourniquet must have slipped off. I shouldn't have left her out here by herself.
You had to get me what I needed to stitch her up. Let's just pray it's not too late.
How is she?
Oh, well, I stitched up the wound and the bleeding has stopped. Just keep our fingers crossed. Listen, Edward, I've got to go check on those kids. Will you take over for me for a few minutes? What? You'll be fine. Just hold this above her arm. You'll be fine.
All right. Oh, dear God. Please don't take Emily as punishment for my negligence. You spare this life, and I will do everything I can to make up for all the damage that I've caused.
Any change?
No, she hasn't moved.
I tried to get a private helicopter to land, but no one will fly until the wind dies down.
Nicholas, can I speak with you for a second? Something has bothered me about the way that tourniquet fell off.
What do you mean?
Well, I think it was done deliberately.